All right, would you guys believe me if I told you I haven't opened a pack or a bundle in like at least a week? I'm having withdrawals, but the good news is that Team Diamonds came out today. One of the best promos of the year. 3293 overalls. Now, unfortunately, there's no like master cards. There's no 95 overall players like there were last year and the years before that. So last year it was 95 overall Julius Peppers, and then Eli Manning, and they got every team chem. So unfortunately, none of those this year. You know, I was really hoping to break open the wallet, which is what we're gonna do anyway, to be honest. Ooh, okay, so looks like I just have a choice of team builders here. They're all gonna go for the same. So Team Diamond, I didn't even read what it was. Team Diamond 82 plus overall token supply bundle. I don't know what a Team Diamond token is. I mean, I suppose we're just going to figure it out as we go. Okay, so we get one for each division. I don't know what I just spent money on. I would assume it's to build a diamond. I'm not going to even bother opening that pack. Let's just jump into step 2 here. Okay, so it looks like I'm just opening a bunch of contents to build a team diamond, which is a little underwhelming if we're being honest. I'm probably just going to skip that step and go straight to step 3, which now that I think about it is also probably just more... Yeah, okay. I don't even know why I'm opening this. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Last step here. Ooh, okay. We had a chance at an LTD. So there's a bunch of... So there's 32 92s, and then there's 32 93s. And the 93s are just like +1 in every stat category. It's kind of stupid if we're being completely honest. I mean, I would hope it gives me enough to build one. I would assume if I just spent, what, $200 that would be the case. I'm gonna open this. I really don't want to. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna complain about something, but now that I pulled an LTD, I'm not gonna fucking complain. Let's go, baby. Samari Rolle. 6 foot, 91 speed, 94 zone. Ooh wee. I wonder. Wait, let me check what team chems he gets, because a lot of these players are legends. Well, they're all legends, so they all played for a lot of teams, at least most of them. Ravens. Okay, so he should be relatively valuable. I feel Ravens could be, you know, a decent theme team. I don't know about Titans, but the team that they represent, they get ×3 chemistry, so you can get pretty crazy with the theme teams. You might be able to do like a 20-20-20, maybe a 50-20. I'm gonna go build one. I'm gonna buy a couple because I don't think we can repeat the steps, and then we're gonna try a couple of them out. Now, unfortunately, I did check the quarterbacks. None of the quarterbacks get Gunslinger, which is super underwhelming. And I also have to decide what theme team I want to build for MCS Elims this weekend. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We got the Thanksgiving promo on Thursday as well, so I'm probably just gonna wait to build a theme team. I got Broncos right now, but let me deal with some things and we'll come back in a bit. All right, boys, I just spent the last couple hours building a Commanders theme team once again. I was Commanders 2 weeks ago, then I was Broncos last week, now I'm Commanders again. I've been thinking about switching back to Patriots. I was Patriots before that. They're pretty good right now, plus it's my favorite team. But then we got the Harvest promo coming out on Thursday. We don't know who's coming out with that drop. They might have their own theme team. If they don't, I might still have to build a new one depending on who comes out. So yeah, this whole theme team shit, it's a little bit overwhelming if we're being honest. I'm sure you guys probably feel the exact same way. It's literally my full-time job, and yet I still feel like I spend hours and hours every week changing the chemistries on my players. Now, it is pretty easy considering the fact a lot of these cards do get all 32 team chemistries, but for the ones who don't, especially for all the players in this promo, you know, again, sometimes you just have to go through that change to get the most out of these players. And we're looking at the fastest wide receiver in the game right now. Joey Galloway is a monster with 95 speed. Yes, he's a little bit on the shorter side, only 5'11", but I do feel like the shorter guys are better versus man coverage. I feel like everybody in their grandma online right now is running man, so you know, you can look at the height as a negative, but I view it as a positive personally. Plus, Galloway gets 5 of the best theme teams in the game at the moment. Patriots, Commanders, Cowboys, Bucks, and then ×3 Seattle Seahawks as well. If you did Seahawks, if you're a Seahawks fan, you get that JSN, the player of the month as well at 94 speed, would be absolutely insane. But a huge reason why I went to Commanders is because of this Irving Fryar as well, tied for the fastest wide receiver in the game. 95 speed. The route running is not nearly as good as Galloway. He does have 1 extra inch, but again, with that speed, I got Thornton. Obviously, the breakout boosts and abilities are going to go away on Thursday, so I did sell off most of my breakout players, even though they haven't lost their boost just yet. So I want to do that in anticipation. It's a big reason why I've been using Aaron Rodgers as well. People have been asking me that whenever I stream or upload on YouTube. Why do you use Aaron Rodgers? He came out 2 months ago. I knew they were going to patch the QB juke. They are tomorrow. So we're going to try out Johnny Unitas, 1.5 million coins. Unitas, Fouts, and then I believe Testaverde were the 3 quarterbacks that came out today. All pretty similar. I think Unitas is probably the slowest of the bunch. We got to figure out which one has the best release. 96 throw power, good accuracies. These cards as well, these quarterbacks specifically, get set feet lead, pass lead elite, velocity abilities, add some extra zip on your passes. Unfortunately, they don't get gunslinger, any of them. We haven't seen a gunslinger quarterback in like 2 months, which is ridiculous. So unless Unitas is good, and unless set feet lead is really good, which granted it has been for a couple of years at this point, this is typically a game-breaking ability. It makes zones react slower. And in a game where they don't react at all, I mean, is it really going to make a difference, or is it just going to break them even worse? I guess there's only one way to find out. Protected, hopefully to counter these double or nothings. I believe a brand new ability in the game at this point. I mean, it's been in the game for years, but I think Unitas is one of the first players that gets it. And then quick draw for 1 AP. I do have Jaden Daniels, just in case we don't like Unitas. Go back to Daniels with the gunslinger. I'm running out of breath here. Holy smokes. On defense, Archuleta was a commander as well. He's absolutely insane with 95 speed, 96 acceleration, good man and zone. He's 6'1". Wow. I thought he was 5'11". Oh my God. He's absolutely crazy. I thought he was 5'11" this whole time. I know who is short. It is London Fletcher, but London Fletcher is 94 speed, 95 acceleration at linebacker. So even though he's only 5'10", he should move pretty well. And it's not like any of these taller players are really making that much of a difference anyway. Now, I definitely wouldn't want a 5'10" player at safety. We got Jesse Bates, Minkah Fitzpatrick. If you guys didn't know, 92 overall upgrade token for season tickets just hit the store today, so you can upgrade all your free players. Still some of the best cards in the game, if not the best cards in the game. I picked up Haynesworth for 2.5 million coins. He was a commander. I'm excited to try this card out. I love the fat defensive lineman. 85 speed, 96 acceleration, 96 power move for a player who is 6'6", 350. We got double or nothing on him. That is low-key the player I'm looking forward to trying the most, which is kind of weird, but yeah, the Commanders theme team is definitely crazy at the moment. All right, Johnny Unitas with the old school drip. We're going to be trying out the Bears playbook today. I've been kind of looking for... I threw it right at him. Thank God he peeled off to the post. Joey Galloway is flying. Holy smokes, he was moving right there. I'm already getting visions of using Joey Galloway at running back with the gadget package. I'm going to hit Scatterboo with an outside pass lead. I keep forgetting that I changed the small pass lead increase, so I'm putting a little bit too much sauce on some of these passes, and that definitely should have came back to bite me right there. My opponent low-key got screwed. Let's audible around a little bit here. That would be the downside of using Joey Galloway at running back. I'm going to hit the seam right here. Little possession catch, Darren Waller. Beautiful, beautiful play right there. That is the downside of using the gadget wide receiver at halfback, is I wouldn't be able to audible around as much. So if you don't do that, which is typically the type of player I am, typically I like to just sit in one formation, that would absolutely be a good move, and that was way too late of a read. I should have hit that wheel early. I am not crisp right now at the moment on the game. Plus, it's hot, dude. I got my heat on. I'm just making excuses at the moment, but yeah, not a good play by me right there. Let's hit the flat. Waller, ooh, nice little pass lead. That's where that small pass lead increase comes into play. I thought I was going to overthrow it, but I actually put it right on the money, right where Darren Waller is able to catch it and keep all of his momentum going upfield. I feel like with normal pass settings, no pass lead increase, I probably just tap the sideline there, get a couple yards, and, you know, we're on to third down. But instead, we have first and goal from the 4 here. I'm going to hand it off. Really good run defense. Don't think I had the pass option on the right there. Let's go inside zone right here. Scatterboo, cut it back. Beautiful little run vision right there. Dude, I saw a clip of Scatterboo last night. at, like, I don't watch wrestling, but, you know, the clips pop up on my feed all the time. He was at, like, a WWE event and, like, got in a brawl, and it was fucking hilarious. And Giants fans were freaking out because this dude, obviously, his literal ankle and foot was inverted the wrong way like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and this man's out here just brawling, you know, these super jacked wrestlers, and everybody's like, oh my god, dude, like, please don't get hurt again. And then he, like, had to go on Twitter and defend himself today because, you know, people were actually getting pissed at him for it. I just thought that was kind of funny. But Scadaboo's fucking hilarious, dude. All right, this guy's rocking Jaden Daniels as well. Hits me with a little hitch to Travis Hunter. Okay. Now, I definitely am going to be playing at a big disadvantage for the next 2 days because I did sell most of my breakout cards, pretty much all of them, and everybody's still going to have them. So they're going to have all the discounted abilities, and I'm not. So that's going to be my excuse if I do, in fact, lose. But with MCS Elims coming up this weekend, we got to win 4 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday to make the live event. It's the last event of the year, the last of 4 standard events. They still have a last chance qualifier, and then the Madden Bowl, which is like you have to qualify for that through the last chance qualifier or through the other tournaments. Dude, this guy is just snapping the absolute piss out of these plays, and they are cooking my man coverage, and I am too busy yapping instead of setting up my adjustments. So I should probably stop talking so much. All right, Johnny Unitas, let's see what you got here, buddy. I'm looking crosser over the middle, and I'm going to be honest, that probably should have been picked off. The downside to the extra velocity on throws is that it obviously lowers the trajectory of the pass itself. So you're more prone to throwing interceptions when you're trying to layer passes over the middle of the field. And again, that was a perfect example of that play right there. The other downside is it probably throws off the timing of some of the throws you like to normally make on your favorite plays. Obviously, that's something you just get used to, but it is something that does, in fact, happen. This guy's going to run a lot of cover 3 this game, so we're going to try to continue to layer throws over the middle of the field. Dude, that ball is zipping. I won't lie. That ball is flying, and I don't mind Unitas' release so far. Now, granted, my opponent, Gibby, no offense, clearly not a very prolific defensive player. He's not changing up his coverages, not dialing up any heaters at me, not really messing too much with the stunts, kind of just sitting in his stock cover 3. So, again, I don't like to judge an opponent, or not an opponent, but a quarterback until I play somebody really good. So I'm not going to sit here and say that Unitas' release is really good. It's one of the best in the game until I play somebody who I know is an elite defensive player at the minimum. That was such an awful fucking play. The tight end was getting open, but like nothing else had any chance of getting open right there. And the pressure just comes absolutely screaming from Will Anderson, Myles Garrett too. Unitas, that's completely not his fault right there. It looks like my opponent's just going to back off his cover 3. And I think the move here is probably just fire something up the seams on either side. And I just got screamed at. But look at the velocity on, okay. All right, I was going to use, I'm not going to lie, I was definitely planning on going back to Jaden Daniels, but Unitas, bro, is actually pretty fucking good. Like, I'm impressed. I'm going to be honest. I'm really impressed. I will say, I mean, dude, he is zipping the ball. It's insane. He's putting some zip on that thing. We did get good pass protection right there, but I don't think protected is that good of an ability. I mean, I really don't know. I'm curious to see whether or not people actually end up utilizing this velocity ability. I'm going to hit the wheel right here. Look, oh my God, he throws it so fast. It's insane. It's crazy. Wow. And again, that poses the question I was just talking about. Like, are pro players, especially with this tournament coming up this weekend, are they going to use set feet lead for 12 AP? Because everybody loves using QB playmaker and gunslinger right now. And then people love loading up the offensive line with abilities to counter the double or nothings. People like their route running abilities because they struggle versus man. You know, people who like to run use human joystick and linchpin on their own line. So, wow, this definitely adds a wrinkle into the way people are going to be constructing their teams competitively and then, you know, just normally as well, because I can't even imagine what defending would be like versus an ability that lets you throw the football that fast. I don't even want to think about it, and I'm going to have to deal with it here very shortly. Oh, my God, Porter. Why'd you do him like that, buddy? Why did you just do him? Oh, my God. Porter with a nasty jump on the dig over the middle of the field. And we're back on offense here. I don't think I like this playbook. I'm going to be honest. I just don't like audibling that much. And I feel like to get the most out of the Bears playbook, you got to audible a ton. Obviously, I've been running trips for a couple months, really, at this point. I think what I'm going to do is go back to Vikings, maybe go back to my A slot, 2 tight ends, run the football a little bit more. The issue is maybe I shouldn't have switched away from Broncos in that case because I would still get the Vernon Davis. I do have Vernon Davis on Commanders. Davis and Waller would be my 2 tight ends. But the issue with that is that Broncos has the best running back in the game now, which is Terrell Davis, I believe. He would be 95 speed on a Broncos theme team, high change of direction so he could speed boost. And Commanders don't really have a good running back. I could go buy that Jamal Charles rank card. Dude, this is insane. I actually like Unitas. I honestly just picked him up because I wanted to try out a new quarterback, and I thought you guys might enjoy that. And I was just like, I'll just go back to Jaden Daniels. But, dude, Unitas has a good release, and he's ripping that thing. I keep saying it, but I'm pretty shocked right now. All right, this guy's rocking Testaverde with QB playmaker, so he doesn't have a velocity on. Obviously, it's going to be hard for us to tell, but yeah, his release looks bad. I could tell in the first play his release does not look good. And I did say I do want to try out all 3 quarterbacks. It's going to be an expensive test. Maybe I'll just have to watch some people play who have the 3 different quarterbacks that came out today. But, yeah, I don't know. I do want to find which one has the best release. And I don't know how it could be better than Testaverde. Not Testaverde, excuse me, but Unitas at the moment. I feel like I'm glazing him crazy hard after, a quarter or 2 of gameplay at most. But, man, I do like Unitas. He is pleasantly surprised me. I'm going to shade inside here to kind of help take away some of these quick in-breaking routes. I just hate defending 5 wide. It is literally the worst thing ever. The good news is we're able to make a nice tackle right there. It is going to be 4th and 2, and we can definitely get pretty risky on 4th down. That is usually my defensive strategy. Bend but don't break. Try to get people to as many 4th downs as possible. I don't care if it's 4th and long or 4th and short. And then just go crazy with the adjustments. Try to sneak one by him. So right here, I'm going to invert my man coverage. And then I'll just go user that one. So, wow, I can't believe that wasn't a turnover on downs. What I did right there is I just flipped the man coverage assignment on the left side there. So I made up the slot guy and the outside guy, anticipating that exact same combo that he's gone to every play, and it was actually the perfect adjustment. I feel like my guy should have maybe played that a little bit better. And if he just has to live by throwing a 3-yard slant literally the entire game, honestly, I'm probably just going to deal with it. Now, Fletcher here looks tiny, but he does seem to be moving pretty well. And, you know, all it takes is one knockout like that to really put him behind schedule here. I'm kind of shocked, surprised. I almost combined the 2 words there, that this guy is just continuously going back to just the slant, which, yeah, I guess it's worked up to this point. I mean, not really. He just goes back to it again, even though I put a zone there. I'm not really sure what the offensive game plan is here. Okay, Max Pros goes all streaks. Also not sure about that play call. All right, 4th down here. We're just going to man up. No, I'm going to use her Fletcher. I'm going to man up Adrian Wilson, the team captain, on the tight end. And I'll just watch for Cooper Kupp on the right, breaking over the middle. That's just bad defense by me. I dropped the slot corner, which I've been blitzing most of the plays up to this point, into a vert hook. And when I see that drag coming across the field, I got to switch stick onto him and get there. That's just bad execution. I was trying to do it. I'm just fucking old and lost all mechanical function in my thumbs, unfortunately, which sucks. He goes back to it that time. The vert hook, because he threw it early, is able to break it up. So good defensive play right there. All right, I'm going to drop him into a curl flat instead of a vert hook because he's really trying to attack that side of the field now. Played a little too deep. A little too deep. I guess I should have just thrown a hard flat out there. I mean, obviously. I shouldn't say I'm too sure. I am sure. I should just put a hard flat there. This guy is clearly just hit me with these short crossing routes right now, not really trying to attack deep down the field, which is nice. I should be using that to my benefit. I mean, that's a disgusting switch stick. Like, that is literally a disgusting switch stick. I put the hard flat out there to take away the drag. The drag was coming. but I knew he saw the hard flat, so I switched it onto the hard flat, come upfield. I mean, come on. I mean, I did just say I'm losing all mechanical function in my thumbs, but maybe not yet, boys. Maybe not yet. That was so clean. I don't blame him for throwing it at all. That was probably what he wanted pre-snap. It's exactly what he got. And I feel like our switch stick was super well disguised, too, with the way that route combo developed. Really just a beautiful play, if we're being honest. Might have Thornton on the outside. No, he got bumped. Dude, everybody got bumped. Flag is thrown. Galloway. Whoa, I almost got out. Dude, Galloway is my favorite player so far. So fun to use. Literally just gliding all over the field like he's Wayne Gretzky on an ice rink. Dude, this is a fun card right here. And again, he gets 5 good meta team chemistry. So, like, regardless of what team you're using, you could probably fit him in there somehow. I do need to put Scattaboo back in as well, and I do want to give the ball to Irving Fryar. I think we completed, what, 1 pass to him last game? I want to see what he's working with as well. Press again here. Might be able to beat him on the outside with Irving. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That is a pretty ball right there. So he kind of did fool me a little bit right there. I think that was maybe a soft squat on the outside. He got some type of zone to press there. Maybe he was man. I don't know. He got some type of press on the outside. So as soon as I saw my guy get a super win off the rip, I knew I was throwing it. But I want to say that he just put his slot corner there, who was, again, impressed as well, into an outside third, which is a pretty unusual adjustment. I have seen it before a few times throughout the years. You got to use like a specific package for it, I believe. So he kind of did fool me in that sense, but with him being pressed, you just can't press that adjustment. There's literally no way you can do that, and that was perfect proof of it. And another great example of what you can do with the small pass lead increase. There's 5 streaks right here, and then just throws it away. Referee, bro, do you want to throw the flag? Good dot right there. Porter did get beat by Thornton. Free card versus free card. Free card wins. I mean, it was good coverage. That was a good play and good read from my opponent, if we're being honest. So like, I want to send pressure at this guy. I want to continue to send 5. But if I don't send 5, then, like, we just aren't. I mean, when I don't send 5, we don't get any pressure. When I do send 5, that kind of leaves the super quick throws. And then, you know, sometimes when I send 5, the pressure still doesn't get in. So I'm kind of just hoping and praying at the moment, trying to switch it up a decent amount, catch him off guard. And right here, I'm pretty sure I'm going to drop. Oh, what just happened? I was half asleep right there for a second. I probably should have called a timeout or noticed earlier, but at some point throughout that pre-snap process, my player just started walking to a different assignment without me pressing anything. Scattaboo, little stiff arm, unnecessary spin move. Nice carry, dude. Well, not carry, but going back to the same route combo here, I really do like this a lot. And then, yeah, he keeps trying to roll his cover 3, and with how fast my receivers are and how fast we can get that ball there, with how far we're able to freeform it, it just isn't a good defensive adjustment. Obviously, it was different than the last one, but it's similar in the same sense, and we take advantage of it in basically the same way, just streaking an outside guy, putting it right on the money. Dude, Unitas is fucking sick, bro. Like, he's actually so good. I will say the one downside to this guy's offense for sure is that everything is in breaking. He doesn't really have any out-breaking routes, so I'm just easily able to shade inside and then route commit every single route inside for better coverage. Oh, Bates is able to break on that at the last second very, very nicely. I think if I reacted a little bit sooner, I might have been able to pick that off, but we do force the breakup either way. So really good defense. Let's just route commit everybody inside here. Shade inside. We got a hard flat on the left for a drag that comes right to left, obviously across my face. And then I guess I'm really just watching for any deeper intermediate posts over the middle of the field. Porter, get that shit out of there, baby. I don't know how he just got beat right there. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't pressing, but nice recovery. He's so tall, he's able to make a play on it. I'm going to drag my safety on the left down just a little bit so I don't give up any inside leverage. I'm going to mug this gap as well with Fletcher, and with him not having a running back, he should get screamed at pretty quickly. You know, I'm going to be honest. I feel like that was a pick six. I'm not really sure why Porter, who's like 6'3", couldn't just pick that off. But, okay. Corner out there that time just didn't get open, which is a little surprising considering I had Adrian Wilson in coverage right there, who, if we're just being honest, isn't that fast compared to all these other DBs in the game and offensive players in general in the game at the moment. And then on top of that, I don't think he has very good man coverage, but he absolutely bagged the tight end, who I believe is Trey McBride. Oh my God, I thought I got agged again. Porter, let's go, baby. Come on. Porter is getting dusted out there for some reason. I just had some deja vu, by the way. Some deja vu. And I guess when I've played thousands and thousands of games over the last couple of years, you end up in these scenarios where games and situations are pretty similar. But yeah, I just had crazy deja vu right there. Good interception. We come away with the dub, 2-0 on the day. All right, man coverage right here. Fryar on the outside. He didn't press, though. Yeah, I don't think protected does anything, I'm going to be honest. My left tackle just got shit on, but Darren Waller just went crazy. So shout out to him for getting open immediately, because if he didn't, I was probably going to get sacked right there. I'm going back to these trio formations. We got, what is this? Y off trips weak and then Y off trio weak. So two pretty similar offenses, but a lot of really cool plays and unique routes in them. Post open, Galloway. I wish that post cut a little bit better. I don't know if that's Galloway. I mean, obviously he got open, so I won't be too critical. But yeah, sharp post obviously can't hot route them. You can get normal post, but they don't cut that sharp. They're not as good versus man coverage. So having one of those in your playbook is nice. I'm going to the tight end slant here. Backside drag. I'm looking probably Scattaboo or Waller here. Scattaboo not open. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. He just pass interfered the shit out of my tight end, which didn't allow me to throw the backside drag as well, which should have been open. They just ended up running pretty, too close to each other, pretty much right next to each other. And if I try to throw one or the other, I guess wrong, it's just not worth it. I'd rather just throw the ball away and live till the next play. And then right there, bad free form by me, too aggressive. Missed opportunity, dude. Definitely a missed opportunity. That was wide open. We ran a great route on the outside, got wide open versus the press. That brings up a 3rd and long here. He did send everybody last play, but didn't really get any pressure. And it looks like he might dial up the same thing again. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to untarget his user, block Scattaboo. He does send heat, and we should have Fryar on the backside. Nice little diving possession catch, which I would say maybe I'm not a huge fan of. But at the same time, I feel like if we just put that on his chest or lead him just ever so slightly, that DB is going to make contact, and he's probably going to knock it out. So leading that too far right there is actually not necessarily a bad thing. I'm going to go outside with Scattaboo right there. What a run. Little speed boost on the direct snap. Bears is the only playbook in the game. I know people are going to ask. I'm going to tell them, and they're still not going to listen. But Bears playbook, only playbook in the game with the direct snap. Obviously, if you ever played college football before, especially last year, you know just how annoying that run is. And right there, people have told me it's really good versus the guys who run double mug and then just mug the gap. So perfect practice right there versus somebody doing that. We're able to take advantage of it. We bounce it to the outside, and we're up 7-0 on what's clearly a pretty sweaty player. So this should be a good game here. Pick? Oh my. Bro, do not try my one step ahead. So when I run man coverage and I got the 2 1-steps up top, you're going to have to throw it to literally anybody else. Those guys play out of their minds. I don't like blitzing my slot when he's on the same side as the tight end because he's going to get bumped at the very least. Auto motion here. I do have the running back manned up, but I had him manned up with my user. So I just completely abandoned my responsibility and just got super lucky. Archuleta fucking screen, dude. Archuleta is such a fucking beast. I'm still waiting for Albert Haynesworth to pop up. I don't know if he has yet, but I'm expecting, again, a lot out of a guy who is 6'6", 350 pounds of double or nothing. He's fighting right there, and there he comes. Oh my God. No way. Can we run? Can we run? Tackle? I had to pick one of the crossers. I guess wrong. Good read by my opponent. Haynesworth did go stupid. I want to say he split a double team immediately. I did send 6 people. So I feel like if he's getting double teamed, somebody else should have been maybe a little bit more open. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. Maybe not open is the way to phrase it, but like somebody should have came in free. Unfortunately, they didn't. I didn't really get any pressure. Okay, my opponent's backing up so far, man. Come on. He's backing up so far. He's not having good pocket presence right now. We're not doing a very good job of getting pressure. So I think I'm going to stop sending 5 and 6. I'm going to start sending 4, just making it look like I'm blitzing. That seems like a smart idea. Let's do this. We'll drop Bates into a zone here. Man up the blitzing slot corner on the running back. And that was a dot. I mean, I thought Archuleta should have picked that off. I feel like that was right over top of his helmet. But based on the zone adjustment that I put out, actually, no, Archuleta was manned up on the running back. He blocked the running back. So by default, he just bails out into either a spy or a hook in the middle of the field. So actually, I thought that was base for some reason. He probably should have picked that off. That was a little disappointing. Maybe with lurk artist or pick artist he does, but just doesn't react right there. I'm trying to speed boost on the kickoff, and it's for some reason it hasn't been working. I don't know why. Looks like this guy is just going to continuously send pretty much everybody at me every play. So as long as we're blocking somebody. Ooh, I kind of thought the little post route there from the receiver would get open versus man over the middle of the field. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Going to try out some different plays here. We are blocking well. So that's the good news. We are blocking well. The bad news is we're not really getting open. I'm going to try a curl route on the outside here. Try that. Drops it. Okay. Guy's basically just treating me like a solo challenge right now, praying that his players make a play for him. And honestly, they are at this exact moment, so I don't really blame him. Galloway. Oh! Galloway. Speed boost. Oh! Speed boost again. Oh, speed boost again. Maybe not the best route combo. I mean, I thought it should have been fine, but the way the tight end got bumped, he ran into the post, stopped the post from running the way it should have, and then the throw just ended up being, I don't know. That was a shit show, for being honest. It just went to shit immediately, and somehow Galloway just makes a play out of it. So shout out to Galloway. I told y'all I could feel like he was going to be special from the very first touch, and I think that was a great demonstration of it as I get the hiccups and as I give up a kick return, where just nobody even came close to tackling it. Or I guess I deserve that. I give up so many kick returns. It's mind-numbing, bro. It's absolutely mind-numbing, and I can't. It's been months since I've had one myself. So God damn it, dude. We're not really getting open right now, are we? Gibbs. What? All right, get Gibbs out of here, bro. Are we serious? All right, let's try that same route combo, because I feel like Gibbs should have been out of there. I don't know if I'm tripping, but I feel like I got teleport tackled. Oh, yeah, Irving. Oh, yeah, Irving. Oh, get that outside edge. I got to take a better angle right there. Really nice route. Good dot right there. Got to find more consistent ways to beat man coverage. Right now he's running man press. Going to try double drags here. Thornton on the fade just in case he falls asleep with his user, which he does. Little freeform action up top. Dante Thornton, Naruto run into the end zone, baby. Come on. I just want to say, I got a couple hot dogs in the fridge. I'm about to put them in the air fryer. About to warm up some hot dog buns, and I'm going to have a great evening when I'm done recording this video. Do I need to share that information with you guys? Do you guys care? No. But I'm going to tell you anyway, all right? I'm going to tell you anyway. Dude, this dude's dick is frying my my man coverage right now. Like, he's winning on basically every route. Adrian Wilson is a free team captain card that probably is very outdated. So, dude, I got to shave my mustache, too. It is fucking tickling me. It is Yo. Kyle Williams? Is that... I mean, where is my team? Dude, my nose is itching so bad. That's just where I have to. I just have to switch stick onto that zone. And I'm trying, and I just messed it up because I suck. I fucking suck, dude, all right? All right, we're going to try Galloway on the fade here. If there's no safety, there is. Drag wide. Open. You know, no offense, but I get defense is hard, but I don't understand how somebody can run defense like this and feel engaged with the game. You're not doing anything. You are literally just running stock man coverage and just hoping that I miss the throw or something gets knocked out. I don't know. Is that not a good take? Is that a bad take? I might offend the people who run a lot of man coverage. I mean, there's nothing wrong with man coverage. I mean, I run man coverage, but oh, shit. I mean, Scadaboo was wide open. And we had some nice space between him, the guy trailing him, and then the guy in front of him, the hard flat. So we could have easily turned that upfield. Dude, my nose will not stop itching. It is absolutely insane. I run man coverage. But, like, I feel like I might have had B wide open. I just saw Scadaboo get open off the rip, just hit him. Maybe fired a little prematurely right there. We're going to try a brand new run here. The tackle trap with Scadaboo, obviously versus a weak box. We get pretty lucky to fall forward there. That run will probably be taken out of my arsenal. That probably won't ever get called again if we're being completely honest. Let's try a Texas route here. Getting screamed at. Getting absolutely screamed at. Yeah, don't use protected on your quarterback if you were wondering. It doesn't do anything at all. I'm fighting for my life over here with no offensive line abilities. I might just have to... God, I got screamed at again. Okay, I mean, what is that animation? Waller, put your hands out, buddy. Help out your quarterback. He's getting screamed at. It's not his fault. All right, short side trips here. I don't love it. I'm going to be honest. I kind of thought this would be facing the other way. But we're going to try to snap this and go. Hit our post here. Don't aggressively freeform it. Really nice job. Dude, Will Anderson is shedding and lighting up every single fucking play right now for my opponent. I feel like I'm fighting for my literal life. I mean, I think he just instantly lit up versus a double team. He did it again. Thankfully, Joey Galloway is the... Dude, I love Johnny Unitas. Oh my God. I accidentally just put 20,000 people onto some absolute heat, and I should have gate kept him, because now everybody knows who the best quarterback is, and we found him accidentally. Could be worse. It could be worse. We could have never found him at all, because let's be honest, who the absolute fuck is buying Johnny Unitas for 1.5 million coins or doing that set when there's 3 other quarterbacks who are faster than him with better stats? We found gold, gentlemen. We found absolute gold. This is what it feels like to be Christopher Columbus and discover America. At least I think so. It's got to be pretty damn close. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Thank God his pocket presence is so bad. And I just completely screwed up my defense again. His guy got absolutely wide open by 150 fucking yards. Oh, I'm playing so bad right now, and I'm getting so lucky. It's awesome. It's awesome. 2 posts. Good tackle from Jesse Bates right there. Dude, this guy is frying my man coverage. Where is Haynesworth at, bro? I need more from Haynesworth. I'm expecting big things from the big man. All right, let's shade inside here. Let's send 6. I'm sending 6 at him. I think he's going to block his running back. That's exactly what he does. I'm on the slant. And that's a great job from Porter, right? Dude, I'm sending 6 people at this guy, and he is just blocking it with ease right now. I need this guy's offensive line. Meanwhile, he's sending 3, and I'm double-teaming his left of screen end and getting pissed on at every play. Gibbs, you got a chance to speed boost outside here. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Fuck. Good try. All right, 1 play before half. We are not – I mean, we just got to stop, obviously, which is nice before half, but with him getting ball – you know, this is 100% still a game. And with set feet lead, I feel like we can launch this all the way to the end zone. We're able to. It's going to get there. And not bad. Waller got his hands on it. I have never in my life completed a Hail Mary. I've seen, there's a couple pro players. I'm thinking of one in particular. His name's Go Geezy. I've seen him single-handedly get numerous Hail Marys in the last 2 to 3 years in, like, big money games. Like tournament games with thousands of dollars on the line where he just chucks the ball up and just gets it. So, I mean, maybe I just don't have that type of luck, but I wish I did. This guy seems a little too comfortable versus man coverage, just putting simple crossers out there. He doesn't have any offensive line abilities, and he is blocking my defensive line perfectly, which is just alarming. Really is alarming. Let me try moving Willie Anderson here, and then Jason Taylor inside. This is probably what I should do anyway. I have double or nothing on Willie Anderson, and I probably want him lighting up off the edge instead of being the looper, which is what Jason Taylor is now. This guy's chewing clock down 7. I mean, I guess it isn't surprising, right? This guy's running, you know, mid-blitz, gun bunch, and then he's trying to glitch block my extra point every time I kick it. So this guy seems like he's a shady little fella right here. And chewing clock down 7 in the third quarter is just nasty fucking business. Going to switch stick to this hard flat over here on the right. Get back to the... Oh, my God. That auto motion wheel kills cover 4. Wow. I thought the outside quarter would play that a little bit better. I guess it's probably more so my responsibility to click onto that or switch stick onto that. Let's, wow. Wow. Good switch stick to Minkah Fitzpatrick right there. If he freeforms it to the right, I think we get that. I'm almost positive we get that, but he just put it in a perfect spot where I'm not able to get there with Minkah. Good play. We could milk this guy pretty easily, and he probably would deserve it with the way he's playing, but I'm just going to try to score here. Let's continue playing good offense. We've done it so far. Our defense has kind of let us down a little bit, but I have a feeling if we score this drive, we'll get a stop next drive. I can feel it coming. We're right there. We're teetering on the edge. He's teetering on the edge. Try the run again. Scattaboo. Wow. Is that Irving Fryar on the right? Irving Fryar not even holds a block. If he just puts a block on right there, I think Scattaboo might be off to the races. Missed opportunity, but I do like this verticals play here versus press. It seems to be pretty good. He doesn't actually end up pressing me. Unitas is not fast, but he might not be slow, boys. That was some nifty little pocket work right there. And I don't think my running back ever released, which is a little saddening right there. I think if my running back released in the in route, that route's usually pretty consistent at beating man. I'm going to place, yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Let's motion over Scattaboo. Streak Fryar. No, maybe this is not a good route combo. We'll have to see the timing. Okay, ended up being pretty good. Had that delayed slant on the left side. I was kind of worried it would run into the Texas route, especially if the Texas route gets bumped. I think it ended up being fine. I probably wouldn't go back to that, but thankfully Waller ends up getting open. Good job by him on the corner route. Let's look either streak, post, or Texas route. This game is just so silly sometimes, man. It's a two-man rush, and I'm getting sacked instantly before I can make no player in the world can make a read that quickly. That's stupid. That should not happen. I'm sitting here wondering if a double move would actually be good on Waller versus this. I'm not. He just didn't run the route. Okay, I feel like I'm getting pretty fucked in offense these last two plays. Just gonna be honest. Gonna call a spade a spade. He did not run the route that was on the field right there, but that's fine, I guess. We're gonna try a little quick snap here before he's able to set up. Scattaboo, Texas route, horribly placed. My fault. Just got screamed at again, by the way, on the outside. I should probably just kick my 3 here because we know this guy will obviously clock me. Just have to kick my 3 as much as I hate to say it. We'll kick our 3 here with Aubrey. We'll get a stop on defense. I mean, what a sequence of 3 plays right there on the most important drive, huh? Just instantly sacked by a 2-man rush. Waller runs a made-up route, and then I just fuck up the free for him after we get shedded instantly again by Willie Anderson. Willie Anderson, I'm going to be seeing in my fucking nightmares tonight, bro. He is going absolutely insane, and we just cannot block him no matter how hard we try. Goes run here, and we're there to blow it up with Wilson. Good stand. We know what's coming, boys. He's trying to make this last drive, and it's our job not to let him. Really decent defense there. Gave up the post, but I think we made him think about it with the switch stick. And Albert Haynesworth, I've been asking for him all day. There he is, the big man. What a play from the kid. What a play from the kid. I shouldn't be calling a dude who's 6'6", 350 a kid, but wow. I should call a timeout. Wow. I feel like I'm getting so fucked right now. It's insane, dude. I really, like, why did my guy just not follow a man coverage? He just didn't follow, and then I go guard it, and then I bump my own guy off. Wow. I mean, I won't lie. I'm getting pretty tilted at the moment. I just feel like some things are working against us that are really almost out of my control, no doubt about it. But We haven't lost yet. We got to lock in. We got to make sure, again, we either let him score with enough time for us to score ourselves, or we get the stop here, which I think is more likely. I think he's tucking his tail a little bit too much, getting way too cute with this, and he's not good enough to clock us perfectly. Didn't get the contain off. It's just a perfect diving animation. That's not bad coverage. That is not bad coverage at all, gentlemen. Not bad at all. We just got to live with that right there. We're definitely getting a run here. I'm going to run commit. If he passes, he passes. I'm not at all worried about it, but we definitely fully sell out for the run, and we give up 3 yards, which is pretty aggravating, going to be honest. Hard flat the right here. I'm going to vert hook this other guy, and we're going to absolutely deliver a kill shot into Cam Newton, who, of course, doesn't fumble. My opponent is QB juking too, which is going to be patched tomorrow, but unfortunately it hasn't been patched yet. I mean, dude, this is pretty annoying. I won't lie. Like, I mean, how is he not? That's the second shot he's taking with his quarterback, bro. Where is the fumble? What? What? What am I watching? Oh my God, man. He's trying to sell the game. Please just let it happen, dude. Please just let it happen. What? Wow. Oh, my God. This is just... All right, we haven't lost yet. Come on. Come on. This game can be frustrating. Can't let it get to you. Going to send 5, man-to-man, purple on the right. Please follow this time. Pick. Get that fucking bum-ass shit out of here, baby. Porter, man. Porter, get the edge, too. Get the edge, too, Porter. Get that dumb shit out of here. Full. Full for me like a good boy. Oh, come on, man. Woo!